work week in my life.
And then go and pick up our baby boy.
Hello. An hour and 15 minutes. Let's try and smash out as much as possible. Good morning, my loves. Happy Monday. I thought I would bring you guys along on a little work week in my life. I feel like I mostly film on my weekends, but I wanted to be a bit more realistic with you guys and run you through what my week actually looks like while I am working, because my day-to-day life is definitely not as exciting or glamorous, not that it is that exciting or glamorous, as my weekends are. I feel like my day-to-day life while I'm at work is a little bit boring almost, which is why I tend to stray away from filming it. But I realize that that is also just the case for most of us, unless you are, you know, like a full-time content creator, YouTuber. You don't have the flexibility every single day to go out and do things like big walks, gym sessions every single day, going to cafes, going on adventures, all of these things. Usually if you have like a 9 to 5 or something like that, your day-to-day is a lot more boring. So I wanted to be very realistic with you guys and run you guys through my work week. I feel like I've never really properly spoken about work on here or what I do or anything like that. So if you aren't aware, I work as a store manager in hospitality. So it's like a cafe takeaway vibe sort of thing. I don't want to explain too much for safety reasons, because obviously if I explain too much then some people will be able to work out where I work. But yeah, I work as a store manager in hospitality, and I work about 25 to 30 hours a week, which is usually really unheard of for a manager in hospitality. Usually you have to work crazy hours, but I've worked things out so that I can work enough hours to make enough money, get everything that I need to get done, while also still having enough time in my week to prioritize myself, get enough rest, have time to do YouTube, because obviously that's something that's really important to me and is my long-term goal, to do this as a career. So that's what I do. I usually work 4 days a week, but I'm working 5 days a week this week. So I'm going to bring you along my week, show you what I get up to and how I manage everything. We've also got something very exciting happening tomorrow. Well, exciting for us, not necessarily exciting for you guys, but we are getting a dog. If you know me, you know how much I love dogs. Dogs hold such a big place in my heart. I just feel like they're such happy, pure creatures, and I just love them so much. So one of Lucas's family members is unfortunately having to give up their dog, and we decided that we would take him in, and we are so incredibly excited. We feel like it's just gonna fill this little void in our lives that we didn't realize was missing. So we get to pick him up tomorrow afternoon after work. We have got to do some things in preparation for that, obviously get some things and get the house ready. You guys will get to meet him in this vlog. So it's currently 8:45. I've already been to the beach this morning. There was a very pretty sunrise. I'll insert the clip that I got, but my camera didn't really pick it up. So I've been to the beach. I did a little journaling practice that is part of my self-development course that I'm currently doing. So it was just like a dear future me journaling practice. I did that and I've had my brekkie, and I've just got to quickly get the kitchen all cleaned up, and then I'm gonna make myself a coffee and then get stuck into about an hour and a half stint of editing. I do have work today, just a very short shift, so I'm working 11 till 2. I was supposed to have today off, but I have to go in just to help out with something, but only a 3-hour shift, so I've still got a bunch of time to fit a bunch of other stuff in my day. But yeah, gonna quickly give the kitchen a clean. I'm trying to get better at cleaning up and doing dishes straight away rather than putting them off and leaving them until later. So I'm gonna do that, sit down, get some editing done, and then head to work for a bit. Literally like 3 minutes and all of the dishes are done and the kitchen is clean, ready for the day. This is something that I have to keep reminding myself, that it's not that hard to get the cleaning done. It's one of those things where you put it off and you're like, oh, it's so hard, and you're like, I'll just do it later, I'll just leave the dishes for later. But it literally takes like 2 to 3 minutes to just quickly smash it out, and then you've got a clean kitchen for the day and it feels so much nicer. So this is just like a reminder to future Teagan, just do it. Do the dishes straight away, it's not that hard. Also, if you have a coffee machine at home, sorry if you can hear the dishwasher, you're literally sitting right above it. You may know how hard it is to find good coffee beans. Lucas and I have tried a few. We are very fussy with our coffee. And this one, literally from Aldi, I think it's like $10 for a bag, which is really cheap for a 1 kilo bag of coffee. And this is the nicest coffee from like supermarkets that we found. Like we could go and get expensive coffee from a proper coffee roaster that would be better, but this is one of the best cheap coffee beans that we have found. Okay, I've got an hour and a half until I have to leave for work. I'm gonna set an hour and 15-minute timer to try and smash out as much as I possibly can, because I do find that I struggle to fit all my editing and stuff around work. The time that I do have to use on it is very precious, so I like to try and be as productive as possible. So an hour and 15 minutes, let's try and smash out as much as possible. It is now 10:15. I got a big chunk of my editing done. I drank barely any of my coffee just because I got so in the zone editing and kind of completely forgot about it, to be honest. I need to leave for work at 10:30. Just need to quickly get ready for that. I'm already in uniform underneath this little jumper, so I just need to chuck my shoes on and get my shit together and then head off to work for a few hours. All right, I'm all ready, just about to head off to work. Got my black business pants on to give #manager vibes. My work top, covering up the label with my hair. And then my slightly dirty white platform Connies. I imagine that this is one of the last times I'm ever going to be able to wear black clothes without them being absolutely covered in fur. I don't know if I mentioned, the dog that we're getting is a husky. Beautiful, beautiful breed, but they shed absolutely everywhere. So I'm gonna have to get used to my black clothes being covered in fur. Alright, let's go to work. Alright, it is now 3:30 and I'm just getting home from work. I did stop into Woolies on the way to do a top up, which is why I'm only just getting home. So Lucas gets home from work tonight. He does FIFO, for those of you who don't know. He gets home tonight, and then once he is home, probably tomorrow we'll actually figure out what we're having for dinners for the week and then go do a proper shop. But this is just a few things that we need in the meantime. Bread, rump steak for my dinners tonight, toilet paper, barbecue sauce, mushrooms, because I am currently obsessed with garlic butter mushrooms, oat milk for me, light milk for Sir Lucas, butter, bacon, pads, 2 Chobani flips just as a little snack to have in the house, tortillas, so Lucas is planning on having bacon, egg, hash brown, tortillas, burritos, wraps, whatever you want to call it. And last but not least, 2 things of sardines. These are for the puppy dog. Yeah, groceries are away. Now I'm going to sit down and finish editing the vlog that I was finishing this morning. My morning routine video, which would have gone up just before this one. Finish editing that, and then I need to make up the thumbnail for that and then get that uploaded and ready to post. I've got an hour and 15 minutes until I'm gonna get started on dinner. So we're gonna sit down, smash all that out now, and then make some dinner, and then I have to pick Lucas up from the airport tonight. He doesn't land until I think like 9:30 it is, so it's probably gonna be a bit of a later night tonight. Happy Tuesday. It is currently 7:30. We had a little bit of sleep in this morning, obviously because I had to go pick Lucas up from the airport last night, so we didn't end up getting home until like 10 o'clock. So a bit of a late start this morning, so my morning routine is going to be a lot more compressed. Last week I filmed my extensive morning routine, which is on my channel, and that's what I do on the mornings, where I wake up nice and early and have lots of time before work. But mornings like this morning, where yes, I could have still woken up at 5:30 and done my full morning routine, but I chose to sleep in instead because I value sleep a lot and I need to make sure I get enough sleep, otherwise I don't feel well. So mornings like this morning where I literally only have an hour to get ready. So I start work at 9 today and I need to leave work at 8:30, so I have an hour to get ready. I'll still try to do very similar things to what I do in that big morning routine, just compact it down a lot more. So instead of like stretching for a long time, just some very quick stretches. Usually I would still have my bone broth, but I'm out of that at the moment, so I won't have that this morning. I won't go down to the beach to watch the sunrise, obviously. For one, the sun has already risen, and for two, that just takes up a big chunk of my morning, so I don't have time to do that this morning. I'm just making myself some brekkie at the moment, making myself some protein oats because I don't have garlic to make my usual savory breakfast that I'm obsessed with at the moment, and trust me, it's not the same without the garlic.
Alrighty, just heading off to work now. I'm working 9 till 2 today. This one is dropping me off to work because as soon as I finish this afternoon, we're gonna head to Pet Barn and then go and pick up our baby boy. You excited?
Yeah, we've been waiting like all week. Calm down, people. Yeah, we've been waiting for like what, a week now since I've been away. We found out whilst I was still working up north, so
What is it? The Cincotta family grows.
one at a time.
It is time to go and get the papa dog.
Our boy.
Or we're going to Pet Barn first, but then we're gonna go get the doggy. I was also just very close to shattering my phone to pieces. So we were leaving work and I was like, where's my phone? And then I like did the, you know how like on your Apple Watch you can like ding your phone to like make a noise so you can figure out where it is. Dang my phone and it was like very quiet. I was like, where the hell is that? Where is that noise coming? Like where is it? Like it sounded so quiet. Pulled over and then she's sitting on the roof of the car. So lucky I realised, and lucky he didn't take off really quick, otherwise my phone would probably be shattered right now.
Got your mind on the dog.
That I do, that I do. Hey, hey. Oh, meet our beautiful, oh, big yawn. Meet our beautiful new baby. This is Arlo, or technically Gru, but we're gonna rename him. He's a big boy. He's gorgeous though.
We have fluff everywhere.
We have fluff literally everywhere. I don't know if you can see that, but absolutely everywhere. He needs a good groom.
Hello. Hello.
Good morning. Good morning, baby. Let's go. Look at your fur absolutely everywhere. Good morning, beautiful boy. Good morning. Hey, Papa. Hey, Papa.
Good morning, happy Wednesday. It is 6:30. He's outside at the moment, he's not happy about it. It is 6:30 at the moment. I had work this morning at 8 o'clock. I'm just having some brekkie at the moment. I'm having a protein smoothie and then some toast for a bit more substance because smoothies never actually fill me up.
Sit. Yes. Look at me. Yes.
Good boy. We were very pleasantly surprised with how good he was last night, hey?
Yeah, he did settle in pretty quickly.
We're gonna crate train him, and we were fully expecting the first night to be really hard and for him to whine all night, but we put him in his crate and he maybe whined for like 5 minutes and then settled down and then was fine throughout like the entire night. You were such a good boy last night, weren't you, Arlo? Yes, you were such a good boy.
Teagan Janet, Aussie.